Do you guys know the meaning behind the name Taiwan?
I feel like we should know.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward right now.
Taiwan promoting tourism at the Oculus in New York. Do you see anything else here on this picture that you feel like is really standing out?
There could be more people.
There could be more people. Yes, there should be more people.
So wait a second. Like Taiwan wants to promote tourism. I don't really understand why there is an LGBT flag. If you want to promote Taiwan, why is it not a Taiwan flag or something more about, I don't know, a mountain of Alishan, you know?
It has something to do with welcoming every background, and especially because Taiwan was the first country in Asia that allowed same-sex marriage. It's a huge thing that was reported around the world. That's why a lot of people see Taiwan as that country who made it possible in Asia. That's just the connection they make. Actually, Taiwan, like really written big there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, now I see it. I didn't see it. Okay, now that makes sense then. Yeah.
We once and for all finally found out what the meaning behind the name Taiwan. Do you guys know the meaning behind the name Taiwan?
I feel like we should know.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward right now.
Taichung, Tainan, Taiwan.
Well, we are here to learn.
Enlighten us, Lukas.
Yes.
With your knowledge.
According to the organizers, Taiwan is an abbreviation standing for "They are incredibly warm and nice."
That's cute.
Yeah,
that's cute.
That's nice.
That's funny. This whole event was an activity called My Taiwan Story. So I also wanted to ask, what would be your Taiwan story to share with a stranger on the street or someone in New York coming up and thinking about coming and visiting Taiwan?
For me, like I came on a short trip and I just loved every single thing I did in this vacation, 2 weeks vacation. So nice. We had an opportunity to see the beach, the mountains, see how developed Taipei was. After that, I decided to come here and I've been here for 11 years. So I guess that would be the story I can share with people. Yeah.
The first day you will be shocked and the second day you will fall in love with Taiwan. Because Taiwan is a different world. Especially if you come from the Taoyuan airport right down the highway and you see the whole Taipei, the ugly buildings, I knew it was a shock for me.
I feel there are multiple layers in the way you know Taiwan. You just arrive and you have this basic understanding of Taipei and you love it, but then you can also decide to explore other cities and you love it even more. Because people don't know enough. Like we all have some kind of ideas about how Thailand looks like or Vietnam looks like, but average people in the West maybe don't have a clear view of how Taiwan looks like. Yeah.
It's like Hsinchu Industrial Park. Basically, the reason for why we started making these YouTube videos when Yuan was like dragging me out on a scooter is because I had been here in Taiwan for 7 years without a scooter license.
Oh.
And I got tired of it and I just wanted to like leave because I thought I'd seen everything. And then this guy shows up saying like, what are you talking about? There's like 5 waterfalls like just behind this highway, just driving me around and like literally like what's it called? Like Huayao waterfall?
Pubu, yeah.
Huayao Pubu. It's a waterfall. It's like amazing. You will see photos, you will see videos, and you think it's like in the middle of like the Amazon jungle and you've been like hiking for like days. You haven't seen a single soul for like a week. But it's like you can drive a scooter there. You can like park, you can go down 20 meters and you're like right in the middle of the waterfall.
Yeah.
And I think that's like the thing that even people who have been here, you know, exchange students, people coming for vacation, these are the things that they would never realize.
Every time you discover a new aspect of Taiwan, and I feel it never ends. After 10 years, there are still new aspects that I didn't know about before.
Taiwan is changing so fast, like the night markets. You go to a night market this week and the next week there are different stands and different food. I don't know, it's always changing.
That's
Do you
true.
think it's the same for our countries?
I think Germany stayed the same since 1960 or something.
Yeah, I know for a fact my Swedish forest has not changed since 1989. That's nothing has changed. And to prove my point, I decided to make a quick stop back here home to Sweden, just to prove my point that nothing has changed since 1989, or at least not since I was here last time, earlier this year. It is the exact same house, it is the exact same lake, and it's also the exact same sponsor of today's video, Emma. But please don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the fact that nothing has changed back here in Sweden, and I also love the fact that thanks to Emma's global shipping, I can get the exact same sleeping experience here in Sweden as I get back home in Taiwan. But there's absolutely nothing that beats the comfort of this much softer original Emma mattress. Because although both the original and the hybrid version do have the motion isolation feature, which means that two people, or one person and one cat in my case here in Sweden, can sleep next to each other without disturbing each other during the night. This original Emma mattress is made of 100% memory foam, which literally just cradles you to sleep every single night. But if you do not take my words for it, then please do remember that Emma has a 100 night sleep trial, which means that you can actually try both these mattresses in your own home, and then you have 100 nights to return the mattress if you for some reason don't like it, and of course get 100% of your money back, and actually returning the mattress back to Emma is of course also free as well. And just like I gifted this mattress to my dad here in Sweden, Emma now has a Father's Day promotion on their website where you can get up to 45% off their bundle deals, and if you do use my coupon code LUKASINTAIWAN, you will get an additional 10% off anything on their website, including these Emma pillows, which of course is customizable and adjustable as well. My only regret really is that I might actually be spending too much time in the bed here in Sweden, making me missing out on all the new news back home in Taiwan, so I think it's time for us to continue with this video right away. Speaking about the changing and like constant developing, we now also have something called TPass. Do you guys know what TPass is?
I remember it has something to do with your phone.
Do you know what TPass is?
Is it the thing about traveling more than just Taipei?
Yes.
I don't know what it stands for, but I heard the news recently.
Yeah, I think it's just Taiwan Pass, to be honest.
Taiwan Pass.
I mean,
It must be.
Yeah, must be. So basically, it's for the people who have like the monthly passes. So it'll be Taipei, New Taipei City, Keelung, and Taoyuan,
Wow.
where you can travel for 1,280 NT per month.
No way.
And it will include Keelung and Taoyuan. But it's different regions as well. Okay, the new system applies to city buses, MRT, light rail transit, long distance bus, and Taiwan Railways Administration, which is the trains. And also U-bike bicycles. That is for us up here in the north. And then Central Taiwan have their own version, where residents of Taichung will pay $6.99, and then commuters from the other counties such as Changhua, Miaoli, and Nantou will pay $9.99. And then the third one down south, it will be Tainan, Kaohsiung, and Pingdong for $9.99. Sadly, I don't really use like the MRT as much. I was like, we just went through like Taidong like last week, and that's when I discovered that they don't have like GoShare in Taidong. I was like, what? Yeah. Oh my god!
It's funny because Taiwan metro system is very different from France.
It's cleaner, right?
Taiwan is cleaner than France, for sure, for sure. In Taiwan, you used to pay for where you go. This place to this place, you pay 25 or 30 NT. And what's my point here? Because I think that France is like that too. No. In France, you also have monthly pass and weekly pass. But I hate that they start on the first day of the week or the first day of the month.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't make any sense. Say you're a tourist and you arrive on 15th of February.
Oh.
You have to pay the price from 1st of February, like the whole month. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, really?
It's not of 30 days. It's like per month.
Per month.
Oh,
so when I go back to France, I stay maybe 2 weeks, but I always end up like buying for half a week more, which is quite expensive.
Oh, wow. Now when you say that, my bus, like in my university town, was also per month.
Yeah.
But I didn't care about tourists at that time. Yeah. That is true. But I went back to Stockholm now, and building up on the point that you said before, that you only have to pay from like point A to point B. In Sweden, it's like they sell it per trip. So you can take one trip that lasts 2 hours, but you still have to pay 240. So if you just want to take like one bus station, like in like 50 meters on a bus, if you have a lot of stuff to carry, for example, you have to pay that one trip ticket, and it's valid for 2 hours.
It's even worse than Germany.
It's so stupid.
We have that kind of zones where you have like different areas you can choose to drive, and if you just drive through one, you have to pay for the whole area.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really make sense if you just have one stop there, but you have to pay for the whole area, like €5. Like it's crazy expensive, and our train is always late. It's always late.
Yes, even like the German director for political affairs, Andreas, that was like the one thing he said, like, what's the most inaccurate stereotype about Germans? And he's like, our trains are always late. Don't take the trains. Wow. Did you experience like the different zones on the bus? Where you pay, you get on, you pay there, you get off, or you pay both? Have you done that before?
I never really paid attention to that, but I heard about that.
Yeah, that I think was like the worst ever, because like, it was also different zones, but there was like no map. They were telling you which zones you were entering. So like on the bus, like in Taipei, basically. So they have like one zone where you pay if you get on the bus. Mm-hmm. So then if you're staying with that zone, you don't have to pay when you get off. But if you then cross to another zone, then you have to pay when you get off.
How do you know that?
There's like one sign that has the two Chinese characters for up and down. And it's up, which means that you pay when you get up on the bus. And then there's a sign for down, which means that when you pay, you get down off the bus.
Who can know that?
So, well, not Swedish exchange students, I tell you that. It was like so confusing.
There are so things that are like part of the culture that as a foreigner, you just don't know.
First of all, it takes like 3 months to like just learn the two characters when you're gonna pay. But then it's also like you don't pay attention to when you cross the zone. So you just like get off. And then like the bus driver just like starts yelling something at you that could either mean like, you know, mind the gap, watch out for the doors, or come back here and pay, you bastard, you know? Like you never know. Thank you all so much for watching. That was everything we had to talk about today. But if you have any more news or updates or anything else Taiwan related that you may or may not want to hear some foreigners' opinions about, please do reach out to our social media or just leave a comment down below and maybe we'll talk about that in the next episode. But if you cannot wait until then, you actually have another video right here and another one right here, which you both can watch right now. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Lukas. It starts with L as in like, ends with S as in subscribe. Please do both, and see you all in the next one.